Something
metal?
erotic.
Metal.
Erotic.
Metal.
There's some
Erotic metal.
Erotic metal.
I don't think that's a thing on Spotify.
Start looking, otherwise we're out of here.
Could you do folk metal?
Well, I'll check and see what they got. I don't think they had that. Let's see.
It's called, look up Elovidi. Here, I'll spell it for you.
I'm not seeing it.
Here we go. No.
Erotic metal. Oh, there is something. Wait, this says erotic significance. I have no idea what this is. Does this sound erotic?
I'm kind of aroused.
I am. I can't stand up. I know that. And welcome to Group Rant number 40.
Are we live now?
Erotic Significance by Alien Sex Toy.
I gotta go.
This is the music that aliens fuck to.
I see a cat in the background.
Aliens like to fuck.
There's all the pets in the
I'm
background.
scared.
Now let's go to Everything's Erotic by Alien Sex Toy.
There is still no confirmation by Montreal City Police concerning alleged reports of a citywide wave of violent sexual assaults. Reports of the attacks have been termed irresponsible and hysterical by a Montreal City Police
that bad.
spokesman.
Aliens having sex! This is definitely alien sex orgy music. Yeah, that's aliens having sex to orgy. I mean, orgy sex. Or, I guess when you say orgy, is that a noun or is that an adverb? Or that's a verb. Orgy. Well, I don't know. Let's orgy the party up. So I guess I would turn it into a verb. But then if we're saying it as a noun, it'd be more like, whoa, check out that orgy. I'm really unsure.
That buffet was a real orgy for the mouth.
A foodgasm even.
That works. I mean, I guess it's kind of like it. I don't know. Erotic Chill by Metal Life. No, this is Long J. Ooh, look at this picture here. Y'all see this? That's how y'all know it's gonna get nasty.
50 Shades of Metal.
What is that? It's gonna get nasty.
I don't see anything.
You don't see this. You don't see me adding this to my playlist right now.
I keep the video turned off. I don't like to look at you.
You better not look at me.
That's hurtful.
Because I'm looking at you.
Well, you know, his face, it causes a trigger warning. So
I mean,
the last thing I need is to look at him. Otherwise, trauma is experienced.
Don't you man up?
A trigger, like, I have to advise. You know those warnings that they put in front of certain music videos because it's going to cause like epilepsy and stuff like that? Well, YouTube requires me to put one out for trigger warnings because, you know, I tend to upset.
I can see how your face would cause epilepsy.
No, it didn't cause epilepsy. It just causes me to upset people.
Oh.
Hey, how would you define bravado?
False balls.
Somebody told me bravado means confidence. Is that how you would describe it?
I would say it's like false confidence.
So it wouldn't necessarily be confidence then. Somebody told me, oh, well, you don't know what bravado means. And since you don't, it means confidence. I was like, oh, thanks.
Who told you that? Was that an drunk Uber person?
No, this is I can't say their name because he or her would get super offended and start crying.
You can say my name. It's okay.
Oh man, this music though. Let's see what else. Give me another word here instead of erotic metal.
Institutionalism.
No, I don't know how to spell it. Institutionalism. Oh, you know what? This right here. This is what has enabled me to spell incorrectly because I can just right click and. Oh. See, normally I'd be able to right click there. Anyway, tell me the word. You know what I'm saying? But just oh, I did spell it right. Look at that, guys. Huh. I'm very proud of myself right now. So let's see.
You did it, buddy. You did it.
Institutionalism. That's the name of the album, and this is by the Gravitons. The first song is "So Soothes." I have no idea what's about to. That's nice. I don't know. I'd listen to this music if I was jogging. Maybe when I was hitting that, like, you know how runners get that euphoric high. I wish right when I was hitting this song came on. That'd be so nice. Damn, I feel free right now. Mary, do you feel free right now?
Mm-hmm.
Where did this song take you, Mary?
I kind of blocked it out because I didn't like it.
Shh, don't even think about it. Just let it take you, girl.
So is this the show?
There is no show. There's only you, me, and Mary right now, together,
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go.
combined on this plane.
I'll see you later, man.
Where are you going?
There's no show.
This is the show. I mean, we can talk about whatever. What's on your mind, Randall?
Nothing.
What do you bring to talk about since you want to do the show?
That's
Tell me.
how much I want to leave. That's
Okay.
the show.
So how much you want to leave? What drives you to leave? What happened to you in the past that
Everything you do.
pushed you to this point that leaving was an option for you? It was never to
I
just
thought there would be more people in this.
remain there.
Where did everybody go?
Well, as far as I know, I believe Jesse decided to take a power nap, and I'm betting that power nap was Jeremy's a no-show, and Chelsea's allergies are acting up.
What about Tony?
Is Mary not good enough for you, Randall?
Are you on camera?
I
Yes.
was of the representation that there would be more people in this podcast, as you represented to me,
I
Mr.
told you
Mr. Rant.
arrive and wait. No, I told you who was gonna be here. You asked me for this whole list.
Mr. Rant, you represented to me that certain individuals would be in this podcast that are not present at this time.
God, I'm trying to save some bandwidth here. I'm turning my camera off.
Oh boy, I'm turning mine off too.
Mary, you can turn yours off too if you want. Oh, look at that hat. Mary has an adorable hat. Randall, I need to empty out our pocket.
Well, just clean out your pants, man.
No. We use the Pocket app. You know that app that you do not use?
Oh yeah, okay.
And Jesse was supposed to be here to help me clean it out, but as always, Jesse's a flaker. Just like Uncle Jesse on Full House. Because he was always a flaker on there.
Oh, is our Jesse also Greek?
Yeah.
Go,
Yeah.
go, cheese cat.
Go, geez, cat.
Go, orgy cat. That's what I heard. Okay, I gotta put some better music on, and then I'm gonna empty out this folder, and we're gonna go through these topics. But I do not want to listen to this. I need some like jazz. That's what I want to talk to.
Go listen to the acid jazz of Chrono Trigger.
Yeah.
How do you spell that? Chrono Trigger.
CHRONO space trigger. Like the trigger of a gun.
That's a real thing. I thought you were messing with me. We're not. Okay.
You're welcome.
Sounds alright. Sounds pretty good. Okay, how do I sound on y'all's end? Can you hear me?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Nice. Yeah. Turn it down a little bit more. Just have that playing in the background, just because it's nice little smooth beat. Nice little smooth beat. So, Japan accepted America's giant robot duel. Have you heard about this?
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
It's going to be like an anime.
Now, Randall's really into anime. Or is it animate? I forget what you call it, Randall. You call it
Whichever one refers to a real doll, that's my choice.
Nice. So all of our anime dreams are coming true. Do you think this is going to be like that movie, Pacific Rim? Did y'all catch that movie?
Oh yeah, totally. It's exactly like Pacific Rim.
Except
1-to-1. 1-to-1.
smaller. Huh.
Except we don't have monsters, dude.
We need monsters. There's some plots. You know, there were some like plot holes in that movie if you don't remember. Like, why didn't they just go directly to the seafloor, in that hole that's opened up, and just stand there and knock them out as they're coming through the hole, right?
It's more like Real Steel, man. If you're gonna compare it to a movie.
Dude, I cried during Real Steel. No lie, I cried.
Because you spent money on it?
No, that was a good movie. You didn't think it was a good movie?
It was okay.
Okay. Seriously, though. Like, that last scene where, like, you know, it's just kind of... The whole movie's kind of coming together, and it's this last fight, and that robot's just getting its ass beat. And, like, the little boy's like, no! And, like, Hugh Jackman's like, yeah, no! They're having this moment, like, father-son moment.
Yeah.
I guess you don't care about
Is that what you're gonna do with your kid?
Build robots? I hope so. That'd be legit. I hope one day I could build a robot.
Why don't you start?
Last week, giant robot builders Megabots slapped Japan with a white glove. They decided to challenge an imposing and impressive robot from Japan, Karudas, to a mecha battle. And Japan doesn't seem intimidated in the slightest by Megabot's mech. Come on, guys, cooler, said Tsurubayashi Heavy Industry founder Kaguru Kurata. Kagura Kurata. Who are you going to be cheering for in this? Japan or America? That's what I thought. I mean, because that's how it goes, you know? You know what I'm saying? Mary, who are you favoring? You want America to win or Japan?
I want America to win, but I think Japan will win.
Okay. Mary got kind of quiet. What's going on over there?
I haven't seen any of these movies you've talked about.
It's not a... Oh.
Cat trouble.
All right. Moving on. I just trashed that one. Because we're cleaning out the Pocket app. Oh, you know what? I could share the screen here. That would be a good use of share screen. Beep, 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 beep.
I only watch bad movies.
Okay, well, I'm just going through this whole list of stuff that we have, which is on our website, but it's all this stuff. Let's see here. The definitive ranking of Batman gadgets. I don't know who threw this in here, but in this infamous scene from Batman and Robin, they ranked all of them. So I guess the first one is the Bat credit card. And in that one, let's see, in this infamous scene by Batman and Robin, Poison Ivy is up for bid. Charity. Okay, anyways. Of all the Batman movies you've seen, what has been your what has been your favorite Batman app, or app? What if Batman had some apps? That would make sense. But what would be your favorite Batman gadget, Randall?
Batmobile, I guess.
Okay, that's lame. Look, we got the Bat credit card to choose from, Bat skates,
Yeah, the credit card?
lever, cryptographic sequencer, Bat cuffs, smoke pellets.
My favorite was the Bat shark repellent.
I like that he keeps kryptonite specifically for Superman.
Bat
Because he knows that guy's a traitor.
The disruptor. What's a disruptor? By using the disruptor, you can jam the gun of any adversary from afar. Huh.
Oh, I remember that from Arkham Asylum.
Imp gun. Imp gun has the ability to disable anything that runs on electricity. That makes sense. Explosive gel. Oh yeah. Laced with volatile explosives, the gel can be remotely detonated to break down weak structural walls. Stun enemies.
Cannot be replaced with KY.
Batman's like trying to explode through a wall and he just rubs it and he's like, you just made it really slippery. This is KY. Oh, it's everywhere.
And then
Oh.
he switched it, and he never hooked up with that woman ever again.
Oh God. Yeah. This isn't KY.
It's your urethral trauma cream.
Yo. That sex was awesome. My dick exploded. Memory cloth cape. What is a memory cloth cape? Oh, I guess it's this thing right here that's happening. I've never played any of the games. The only thing I've played Batman as is DC versus Mortal Kombat on a video game. But you said you played, was it Arkham?
Did
Arkham
Batman win against Scorpion?
I mean, it depends. If you're playing as Batman, then Batman would win. I always played comics and Laura stayed true to Mortal Kombat because, I don't know. He has
You didn't answer the question. I'm so disappointed.
Oh boy.
What do you mean?
Wow.
What happened?
Jeez.
What happened?
Cat trouble.
Who? Who has a cat? What's going on with the cat? Cat problems. Who's having cat problems?
Everybody.
Let's get rid of this comment. Let's go to the next one. Check. Hey, wait. You said the Batmobile. I just read you like 20 other ones. Would you change your mind?
Bat kryptonite.
This is the shark repellent spray that Mary's talking about. With impeccable jaw strength, a great white shark latches onto Batman's leg. The only solution is, of course, the shark repellent spray. Once applied, it released the grip of the mighty white, forever cementing the spray as a fan favorite. Now,
But it wouldn't cement it if it was trying to get the shark bite off.
I think it meant like as for the it forever cemented the spray as a fan favorite. So yeah, it's like.
Oh, it cements fans, just not sharks.
Never mind. You don't. You see what it's saying right here. Cementing the spray as a fan favorite. Like, it's like for sure it's always going to be a fan favorite.
But so it's a shark repellent, not a fan repellent.
Well, like a ceiling fan repellent, that just doesn't make sense.
Would it prevent Korean fan death?
They eat a lot of sharks, right? Or shark fins.
No, that's the Chinese, dude.
I thought it was the Japs. I'm confused.
I was talking about Korea. You know, they're not all the same thing, Miguel.
You can't tell the difference. That's how racist he is.
I don't have an
Miguel.
eye index, or what is it called? Cornea index, or that thing. Like, it's like a protractor. I don't got one of those. Alright.
See?
Batarang. Because you know what? I don't see race, yo. I just see people. Damn, Miguel. Tell him again. Tell him again. I will. I will. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt, Miguel. Batarang. Batarang's cool. Batarang's something you see in all the movies. It's lame. Jack.
It's not as cool as bat shark repellent.
Back shark repellent was pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Let's see. A guy got mad at NBC station for its gay-colored peacock logo. After Friday's landmark Supreme Court decision in favor of a nationwide marriage equality, a lot of companies, including BuzzFeed, changed their online avatars to reflect their pride. Mary, are you for gay pride?
What does that entail?
Like, do you support marriage equality?
I don't have any rainbow outfits. I'm sorry.
Okay. So does that mean you do not support marriage equality?
Well, apparently, according to this article, that's the only way to support it.
It's called the Rainbow Movement, and it's even spread to Facebook.
It
Uh,
has.
Brands.
I'm not even. How? I wasn't even aware.
Brands.
Yeah. Well, if you saw it, it's just like rainbows everywhere on everyone's. Now,
I'm really
Yeah.
joking. You realize that, right?
oh,
Hashtag rainbows.
Because I'm
Why
on
not?
I've
Randall-
seen that on
Randall's
Facebook.
totally against marriage equality. I mean, that's how Randall's always been. I don't
I'm
know.
against all marriages in general.
There you go. Now, what do you think NBC should do? You know, because their logo does represent a rainbow, but I feel like it's always, isn't it? It's always been like that, right? The peacock. You're changing your station logo with the colors of gays is a disgrace. Just stay out of it. Your integrity is ruined. ABC, KTV is my choice in the future for all Little Rock station viewing. Shame on you. It's like, how long have you been a fan? This logo has always been the same. But there's some backlash there for people. What if people just like wearing rainbow-colored shirts, and now all of a sudden, because of the political background movement, I mean, like, oh, now that makes you a supporter of gay marriage. Not that there's anything wrong with supporting it, or not that they would support it or not support it, but they automatically get associated because now they are supported because it's just like an outfit choice. I don't know. Randall
What?
McDaniel. Randall McDaniel. What'd you do at work today, Randall?
I didn't go to work today.
Nice. What'd you do all day?
Studied.
How was your vacation, man? You didn't tell me. You didn't even let me know that you were leaving the States.
Well, it was a private trip.
Hey, man, that's a good question. When do people refer to Hawaii as the States whenever they attend Hawaii?
Well, it is a part of the States, so
But I feel like, because I don't know.
have you even been here before?
The States just like specifies North America, excluding Canada and Mexico.
And what, Alaska too while we're at it?
Yeah. When people say, when people tell me, yeah, I'm going to the States or I left the States, I don't think that they left Hawaii or they left Alaska.
You could say that.
I'm just curious, man.
I know.
Bike. About your life. You know what I mean?
Very boring.
Huh?
It's very boring. I don't really have anything.
You're always like this. I feel like you're always tired, just not interested in anything going on. Well, what made Randall so interested in everybody and everything?
I've already lived a full life. I don't really need to keep living anymore.
Like, I feel like you make that joke a lot, though. Is there something behind that? Do you really wish to take your life, Randall?
I'm trying to, but you won't let me go.
You can, if you log off. No, you know what? You should live stream it so that we can see.
No, only if you live stream the birth of your child.
Okay, then I promise you that we will live stream the birth of my
In
child.
fact, I'll kill myself right at the same time that the baby is born, so that take a life, give a life, like a penny.
Jeez. Okay. That kind of makes sense, though. It's just like one in, one out.
Yeah.
Maybe. Mary, how do you feel about that?
About Randall taking his life?
While my baby is arriving.
How
Life
do I
for-
feel about your baby being born?
My baby is born, and then Randall will take his life. So it's like,
What is the name of your child so I can scream it out before I kill myself?
scream out Galileo.
Oh, I don't like that.
Galileo! How would you take yourself out, Randall?
I don't know if I want to because I don't like that name.
No, but how would you... Okay, so...
I thought we had agreed that the name was going to be Big Dick.
Okay, so big. No, your vote didn't win. Remember, you can go look at the polls, and your vote didn't win. So
The polls disappeared, so who knows what's true
polls are
anymore.
there.
I think this
I
is a
don't-
depressing subject.
I don't go to emptyrant.com. Plug.
No. We gotta stop talking about this. We don't like depressing people on the show, bro.
I'm trying to plug emptyrant.com. If that's depressing, then what's the point of all this?
That is the first time you ever mentioned EmptyRant.com.
Now I've said it twice. I'll say it again. Emptyrant.com.
Hey,
Right.
are we on emptyrant.com?
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you guys been to emptyrant.com? It's great.
It's pretty awesome.
ER.com.
It's not empty
Especially
at
like
all.
the people Miguel interviews. They're so cool. I want to be like them when I grow up.
Yeah, like Jeremy.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to laugh. Yes, I
just
did.
like him.
Mary, tell us what's on your mind, Mary. You seem so busy right now and uninterested in talking to us. Why?
Got cat problems.
Because I don't want to hear Randall about killing himself. It's kind of sad.
What?
God.
You like talking about your cats?
I'm just trying to talk about emptyrant.com, guys.
What is the website again?
Emptyrant.com.
Oh,
What's
is
the-
that a cool place? What's it about?
It's a place for friends.
Oh, okay.
What is your cat doing?
Whose cat?
Randall doesn't have cats. His girlfriend doesn't allow him in the house.
Why not?
I don't know. I think she has a peanut allergy or something. I don't know.
Yeah, because cats are made of peanuts.
But they're gluten free.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then we'll have to reconsider it.
They're
I don't
paleo.
think they're gluten free. Last time I checked, they aren't. But Randall does not seem like a pet person at all. Randall,
No.
do you have any pets? I don't think you have any pets, right?
No, I don't have any pets.
Exactly. Yeah. Randall's just
Except for my pet alligator.
what kind of cartoon character does Randall remind you of, Mary?
Daria.
Yeah, it's like a picture of Daria and that pedophile from Family Guy.
No, Daria's Whittier.
Giggity.
No, not Quagmire. Lester, the old guy. So mix Daria and Lester together, and you get Randall, I think.
I was thinking more Eeyore.
Okay. I think more Tony when I think Eeyore, the other guy on another host of Empty Rant. But
Why isn't he here?
you know what? Now that I think about it, yeah.
Have you checked up on him recently?
No, but you know what we can do to make this interesting? We can tweet out the join link and see who we get.
Whoa, just random people?
Yeah.
What if they're not cool?
Then they're not cool. Last time I think we got a
I didn't
neo-Nazi.
sign up for that.
Last time I think we got a neo-Nazi. Remember that, Randall? Randall left the show.
Randalls have been mic'd. Stop thing.
Let's see here. Yeah, Randall's that way though. Like, he can either be really interesting or just really boring. Sometimes he's neither.
I think he's interesting.
Not all the time, though. I mean, be honest, Mary. He's not interesting all
I
the time.
am honest. Are you accusing me of dishonesty?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't think.
I'm just saying.
Look, okay. I don't think.
Ya today.
Okay. What are some things that are trending right now? Apparently, Life as a Geek is trending. I don't know if you knew that.
Life is that a show?
No. Wait. No, I don't think so. I think that's a person. Okay, so I'm going to put join the conversation live right now. Join the convo live now. Follow the join the convo now here. Boom. And then we're going to hashtag with things that are trending. So let's see what else we got here. We got Han Solo. That's trending.
Why is Han Solo trending?
Oh, because apparently Han Solo is going to get his own standalone film. That's kind of interesting.
What?
Yeah. I'll look it up here in a minute. Let's see. Excite your partner words. Excite your partner in 4 words. Hey, how would you excite your husband in 4 words? Tell me 4 words.
Hey, I cooked dinner.
Damn. How would I do it? I'd be like,
Your husband?
yo, girl, I vacuumed. Hey, Laura, in 4 words, how would you turn me on? She goes, Batman suck. And then stop there. I don't know. Then she gave up. That mommy brain. Raw Chicago. Apparently that's something. Oh, dude, Jared. Jared got arrested for child pornography
Who's Jared?
from Subway.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
Looks like a pedophile, right? Do you see his face?
No, it's all the yoga mat bread he's been eating.
Maybe that's how he stays skinny. Or maybe that's why he stays skinny. Look like a child, the best way he can,
That's terrible.
right? I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I do. I do, Mary.
I do too.
Let's see. My life as a kid. And oh, Bill Cosby apparently admitted to everything. By the way.
Well, can we like get some positive news?
Looking. Well, the Han Solo thing, that was kind of positive.
I don't know. It sounds lame.
What? You made it lame just now.
It just sounds like they're gonna screw it up.
Okay, well, I just sent out the live tweet, so at any moment we could just have random people jumping in here.
Okay, well, I'll be shy.
Oh, God, you're always shy. I don't know what's going on.
I can't help it.
You know, group rant is a place where you just come and you just let it all out. Like, what has been bothering you at any point this week? Has anything bothered you? No? That pissed me off, Mary, were people that wait in lines and that were getting mad at bus drivers.
I
So
I don't get too angry.
I could see you getting angry about something, though.
Uh,
Hey, guys, welcome to Positive Hour with Mary, where nothing goes wrong in her life. Everything is just easy flow.
well, stuff goes wrong, but you just deal with it.
Just deal with it like a grown-up, right?
You just shut up and suffer a bit.
I found this quote that Randall sent me. It said, "Nobody cares. Work harder, Rama."
Exactly.
And I printed it out and put it up at work, and I think it's something to live my life by at the moment. You know?
I just feel like life is pretty darn good right now. I'm sorry, like, I'm not more, like, angsty. You should have talked to me, like, 10 years ago.
Hey, well,
Hey.
okay. What? 10 years ago, what was bothering you, Mary? I want to get in that mind of yours.
What was 10 years? Oh, nobody understood me.
Like cocaine and stuff, or what?
Oh, nobody understood my troubles.
Okay. What were some of your troubles?
They weren't really serious. They're just me being young and dumb.
I mean, that happens. People are young and dumb all the time, you know?
Yeah.
I remember being young and dumb. You know what I hate?
In school was awful.
Yeah, wasn't high school just the worst? I'm
Not
thinking.
in high school, but pharmacy school, college.
I meant
very
like
stressful.
the social aspects of high school. I hated it.
I kept to myself and
Yeah.
was really shy.
So you didn't have like people you would talk to in high school, like hang out with a group of individuals.
Well, yeah, I did, but I just kind of kept to myself and observed more than I guess got as involved as I should.
Yeah. Huh. I would say I hung out with this if you would call them that, because I went to Gray Creek. See, you went in town, central. I mean, you went to the big high school in comparison to little old Gray Creek, and so I went I guess I hung out with the semi-preppy kids. Those were like the groups. But other than that, I mean, my mind frame and perspective of life and just moral standards were completely different than anybody at that school. And it was hard for me to relate to anybody there because nobody could. No one had that same background or family upbringing that I had been exposed to. So
I just think with Central, it was so big that, I mean, you could kind of just get lost in the crowd.
you think that's a good thing to be able to get, I mean, lost in the crowd like that?
Sure, yeah.
I mean, that I would think that that affects you, like socially, in the future.
Well, everything affects you in the future.
It
I know
does.
that, but it's kind of like your background. Like you enabled yourself to be able to just hide in the crowd and not really like, I guess, flourish and bring out your personality and really understand how to interact with people even when you don't want to.
Pretty much.
All right.
So I guess you describe yourself still the same way, right?
As what?
Would you say your personality is still the same as it was in high school?
No, I'm a lot more self-confident, I think.
I feel the same way. I feel like I've gained self-confidence, and I think that's just a result of life, possibly. Just being
Well,
able.
it gets to a point where you just are happy with who you become and who you are, and if you're not, that's kind of sad.
Well, you just stop caring.
I think that's what it is. Yeah, I think I've just stopped caring, and now, even recently, with getting prepared for this baby and stuff like that, I'm finding that my priorities have changed completely, as they should. But there are things that I guess normally I would have cared about or would have been more concerned and would have not wanted to. I don't know how to put it. Like they just would have bothered me more. But now they don't, and it's almost like I care less about things that are just of lower priority to me.
Well, isn't
Yeah.
that the point of having lower priority things if you care less about them?
Yeah, but I would say even before the baby, I mean, those things took precedence. Even if they were a low priority, I would let them get to me and bother me, and they would just kind of like almost drive me crazy because I would overthink about them.
You need to give a concrete example.
I agree. I agree
Because
exactly with Rant.
what you're saying doesn't really make a lot of sense in a generalized context. You need
Yeah,
to
'cause
like
You're pretty much like, yeah, I had these things. They were
So, you
low
know,
priority.
stuff was important and now it's not important anymore, whereas other things that are not important are
Good
important.
example, Randall,
Yeah.
is okay. Normally, if Randall would show up like this to the podcast with not really anything to talk about, that would like really bug me, like legitimately bug me that I would go to bed like upset after the podcast.
He used to. It's pretty funny.
But now, I'm just like, whatever. And
Now
some
you
of
realize Randall never has anything to say, and that's
Yep.
fine.
He finally acclimated. It took long enough.
One of us. One
me?
of us.
I do find myself sometimes like kind of riled up by it, but I just don't care, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I don't care about that. But I did used to care about it. That's what I'm trying to say. Like it's always been a low priority in terms of like everything that's going on in my life. Whether Randall comes to the podcast prepared, it's just now I even care less about it.
We heard it here.
At
Miguel
least I
cares
showed
less
up.
about Randall.
Hey, at least I showed up. So
No, you did show up, but you wanted a concrete example. That's just a minor one in comparison to all the other things. And there's things that I care a lot less about, including some of the personalities on this podcast that I'm just like, yeah, I don't
well, you
care.
want to name names, huh?
Nah.
Can I throw out some words who rhyme with their names?
Let's not do that. You understand, and you get what I'm saying, though. And I'm trying to think of other examples. That's just to use the
No,
podcast.
Now you
Randall,
got me interested again.
were in high school, Randall. Like, what kind of kids did you hang out with? I can't imagine them being the preppy kid. But you went to an all-guy high school, right?
I hung out with all the cholos. In fact, I was lead cholo.
You were lead cholo.
They used to call me El Rey.
The king?
You mean El Jefe?
Sí, El Rey.
Did you get initiated into that?
El Rey Randall.
I'm learning Spanish, Randall. Are you proud of me?
I am very proud of you.
Thanks, Randall.
What the? Who fucking cares?
That I'm learning Spanish?
Geez, wow, what a dick. She's trying to improve herself, and here you are shitting all over it because you speak a little Spanish and you think you're better than her.
Oh, she actually speaks a lot more Spanish than I do.
Are you on the webcam?
I'm not hating on it.
That's what you're talking through?
I mean,
Can
other
you
way.
hear me now? Oh,
Who's that?
is this
Hey,
a great
man.
microphone?
This is special guest, the husband.
Did you get in on?
Hello.
It's like somebody joined us randomly. Okay.
Hello, husband. How are you? Are you
Hello.
still having cat trouble?
They want to know if you're still having cat troubles.
How are your cataracts?
I don't know what these cat troubles are.
Oh boy, he's in denial.
Oh.
If this is supposed to be like a play on words, like if my pussy hurts, if that's what they meant.
Why do you have to say such
Wow.
foul language?
I
thought maybe it might have been a play on words.
God. This is why I can't take you anywhere. Hey, if y'all are in San Angelo, come see his band. Yeah.
What is this band?
Embrace the Machine.
Is that-
Embrace the machine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that how they
I just
sound?
want to make sure. I didn't think it was like some kind of like slogan or something.
No.
Machine.
Randall, why would I lie to you?
Not a lie. It could just be a slogan for the band.
No,
Yeah.
it's a band name.
Mm.
Like if I was like, hey, if you're like, hey, I'm Randall, I'm in a band, and I'm like, oh, what are they called? And you said the name, I'm like, oh, is that a slogan? I mean,
It's like embrace the machine.
that's not very nice. Okay, Randall.
Like I'm not going to defend you anymore.
Hey, Randall. If you had a band, what would it be called?
Vagina popsicle.
Doesn't that burn?
Test it out for us. Let's see.
What was the name?
He said the band would be Vagina Popsicle.
It's okay.
Is that a popsicle flavored like a vagina?
Is
Or
it a
a popsicle
popsicle
stick in a
flavored
vagina?
like a vagina or a popsicle in a vagina?
That sounds like a pretty gross popsicle.
Or a popsicle made out of
When I
vagina?
say vagina flavored popsicle, if it was supposed to be flavored like a vagina,
Is it shaped like one?
no, it's in one.
Is it flavored or does it taste like a vagina? There's a complete difference.
When I say flavored, then
Oh,
It could
yeah.
be purple flavored inside of a vagina.
Yeah, but how would you describe the taste of a vagina? Let's go there.
erotically.
Okay.
Play that erotic metal. That's how it tastes.
No, it turned me on too much earlier. I refuse.
Whatever.
I can't. I can't. My voice will get way too sexy. And then who knows?
Start speaking Spanish, like
No.
Antonio Banderas.
Oh. That's
Anyway,
funny.
to go back to your original question, I hung out with people like Sergio in high school.
Whoa, Randall, did you go to Central?
I
No,
did.
Whoa!
it's
Oh
from
God!
Rio Grande Valley.
No, I did. I was there. You better watch out. I know who you are.
Barry.
I'm
Don't be-
watching you.
He
Who
didn't.
am I, Randall?
He doesn't live here.
You are R2D2 hat.
You
I am
can't.
Jean Valjean.
Who's John?
And
Bill?
I enjoyed your play.
Thank you. I really tried hard about lifting that carriage off that poor innocent person,
It was uplifting.
and then I burst out in song just about it.
It was inspirational.
Randall, just to let you know, even though you didn't burst out in song, you're inspirational to me too.
All right.
How does Randall inspire you? Tell me that.
Whoa, Miguel.
Trigger
I'm just-
warning.
Triggered.
Randall's probably the worst inspirational person
Well,
ever.
because you just said he's like Daria, and I wanted to be Daria when I was growing up, okay?
Wow.
That's that's just me calling him something, and that's why he inspires you. So
Wow.
even that he's a female fictional character.
I think you're really downplaying Randall. Like, you're surprised somebody would be inspired by him. You're just, like, saying he's a terrible person, and...
Just started in.
He's always been verbally abusive to me.
Shut up! You don't know the real Randall.
Miguel, is it because Ricky bullied you in high school?
You know, that could be it, but
Is this where it all comes back to?
no. Don't be a Randall right now, Mary. Okay, because that's exactly.
Oh, whoa, okay.
you're turning
In
into.
Miguel, in 3 sentences or less, I want you to define what is being a Randall.
I better put a trigger warning out there just in case.
To be a Randall is how would you best describe?
And we're already past 3 words here.
No, I said 3 sentences, Randall.
Oh, 3 sentences. I'm sorry, I heard words.
3 sentences. You know what Randall's like. I'll just give you an example of what Randall represents to me. He's the guy that's sitting there unplugging my wireless router and then plugging it back in and then unplugging it and then plugging it back in, and then he changes my password and then he unplugs the router.
So he's being a nice person because your router needed to be reset, and
So
he did it for you.
I'm engaging in internet security? That's what you're telling me? For your home?
And I'm over here just trying to see what's going on at the movies. You know what I mean? Something real simple. Something
Wait, why do you care about Wi-Fi at the movies?
No.
Why don't you just use movie phones?
Way to take my example, just fuck it up. But
Your example sucked, okay?
okay, well then Randall is he's like the smell that you can't get off of your t-shirt because I don't know, you don't want to bleach it.
What if, like, we're in a long-distance relationship and I don't want the smell off, and I want to cuddle it close?
You know what Randall's like a slow leaking air mattress. You know, you get on there, you feel like everything's good to go, and then you wake up and your back fucking hurts and you're on the floor.
So it makes you, Randall makes you stronger.
Doesn't kill you.
Randall, will you help me with my deadlifts?
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, seriously, you don't know the real Randall till you've interacted with him a little. Okay, you know what's a good example? You know how we were all talking on Facebook, right?
Yes.
And then Randall got frustrated because nobody was responding to him, so he leaves the group.
Actually, after you left, Miguel, Randall and I had a really nice conversation.
No. The day after.
No, that doesn't count to him because he's not involved, see?
No, I'm talking about the. That's fine.
There
You
seems
had
to be a lot of egos in this chat right now.
about the day after Randall left our chat because nobody was responding to him.
Well, you know what you should do, Miguel? Forgive him and move on. Life's too short.
No, I get it. You know.
No, you don't get it. You
first time
don't.
I forgave him and I moved on, and then the
He'll
second,
never forgive me.
and the third time, and then the fourth time, and then it even got to like the 10th time, and this guy's just like, no one's talking to me, so I guess y'all don't even want me on the podcast or anything. I was like, what the fuck? What? Who? Emo motherfucker over here just like getting upset that we're not talking to him online.
Randall.
No, it really hurts that Christopher Robin says these things about me.
Randall.
You're
I just want to let you know I think you're a nice person no matter what Miguel says.
No,
you.
only think he's a nice person because you've met him like last week.
So, I mean, what does that mean? Like,
Give it time, and
you know what? I try and be nice to everybody, and if I didn't like you or him, I would never be on this podcast and avoid y'all.
Okay, me.
It's very meaningful, thank you.
I totally understand why you like me. That makes a lot of sense. But to like Randall, it's just like you just don't know the real Randall. So
You know, maybe Randall goes away because you get on these rants and you just like mock him and are mean to him. You know, if you continued to do that to me, I wouldn't be on these rants anymore and I'd rage quit.
I mock him now. I didn't do that before, and he would still act.
So what makes it right now?
Me? It's just that
On the internet, it's different. We're broadcasting live.
Yeah, we're not even on webcam, so we're anonymous, so we can troll people, right? Is that
No.
your thinking?
That's why I don't want to.
Is that what you want, Miguel?
No, I don't want that. That's not what I'm thinking of.
Okay, let's choose a new topic. Okay, this is depressing.
This is hurtful.
Everything's depressing to you, damn it!
Because you're being mean.
Oh my god. Okay, so what's something that's not depressing to you?
Knitting.
Video games.
Knitting video game. Oh my god, Randall, did you see that new one called Unraveled? And it's that little knitted character.
Unraveled? Is it a game or is it a toy?
It's a game that's coming out like next year. They debuted it at E3.
Oh no, I haven't seen that. Is that kind of analogous to like the Yoshi's Yarn and Kirby's
Yeah.
Yarn type of game? Oh, cool.
You're this little creature, and it's like you're a knitted creature, and you're unraveling throughout the level, and you can use your yarn to like make things or swing from branches. But the whole premise of the game is you have to beat the level before you unravel.
Do you have a limited distance you can go because of the unraveling?
That's the impression I get from it, but I was really
That would be a
excited.
great idea.
It's pretty nice.
It's a video game about knitting. Fantastic.
It's not about knitting, it's about unraveling.
Yeah, why don't you just knit in real life and avoid video games?
Why can't I do both?
It's not like you can knit a video game.
Yeah, there's a Nintendo knitting machine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it came out in the 80s. It wasn't very popular, though.
Nintendo made a knitting machine.
You need to check your facts before you put down people.
You see,
So-
it's at some point it's kind of like the parents from Peanuts, and all I hear is wah 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 to anything we talk about that's nice.
How does that work? The Nintendo knitting machine.
I honestly never had one, but like when the video game Unravel came out, there's a article I think from BuzzFeed about yarn and knitting in video games, and it was like the best of all possible worlds when I read that article. It was fabulous.
Randall, have you ever learned to knit?
I think I did. I don't remember. Obviously, I forgot how to do it. If I did learn.
I think I learned back like in 7th grade, 8th grade, something like that. And then knitting kind of just like escaped my vocabulary till probably the end of grad school. I started hearing about what is it called when they just go over the whole area? Is it yarn bombing? Yarn bombing. There you go. So I would never see that around San Angelo, but downtown Corpus, one time I went.
It happened in San Angelo.
But the first time I saw it done was downtown Corpus, and like the poles and everything were just wrapped in yarn. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Were you part of the yarn bombing in San Angelo?
No, but I met some of the people that are in it, and they want to do another event sometime soon.
Is that considered vandalism?
To some cities, yes.
Just not in San Angelo, I guess?
I don't know. If I get arrested for doing that, I'll let y'all know.
Because
Well,
you
you're
need
not destroying any property, are you?
No?
No. might actually be making it better.
Some people just don't like happiness.
That's just trespass then.
Happy. Because in San Angelo, you need a permit to like go ask for money on the corner, but you don't need a permit to yarn bomb.
Well, we're gonna do it in the middle of the night and anonymously, so that if I get in jail, I'll let you know.
Well, just don't ask for any money.
Okay. Just yarn. I'll podcast from jail.
Nice. That'd be cool, I guess. Yeah,
I want to make a bad joke, but I'm going to avoid it.
go for it.
You can't
It's about-
say that.
Well, no, it's about someone who's not here anyway, and they're not here to defend themselves, so I'll let it go.
That's what Interrant's about, talking shit to people. What are you gonna say?
I'm going to say maybe you'll see Jeremy in there. Maybe y'all can podcast together.
Damn, that's cold-blooded, dog. Why'd you say that?
I only met him recently, and I don't know much about him.
He's a great guy.
Good.
for what's it, perpetually dogged by the state.
Yeah, whatever
I
that.
don't know.
For yarn bombing?
No, you should take him with you for yarn bombing.
Yeah, I
Can
mean,
he knit?
I think he needs some like constructive, like hobbies like that.
Honestly, he's a man of many talents, so I wouldn't be surprised if he could.
Yeah, I
Oh,
could see.
cool.
Mary, what would it take for you to make me a mic cover for like knitting? Knit me a mic cover, like a little sleeve.
But like, what would you have to do?
What are the going rates for something like that?
What can you offer me in return?
Unlimited podcast guesting.
But I was gonna have that anyway.
Yeah, but now you have it like, in writing because
I
I'm
had-
writing right
Well,
now.
you gotta show me what the microphone looks like and what color you want.
It's phallic shaped.
Camera back on.
It has firm girth. Okay, yeah, I can turn on.
Is it ribbed?
Just think of like a soda can.
I was thinking like a phallus, but
Wait, I'm gonna hold it up to the camera. Hang on. Yeah.
you already have a mic cover. I see it.
Like the size of that? No, there's no mic cover. That's like so that my keys
The
in my
filter.
doesn't land on. There's like pop 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 pop.
What color?
Ooh, I don't know. What colors can you offer? I heard once you go black, you don't go back, so I avoid that color.
How about a black phallic cover for the microphone?
Dude, that'd be so dope, yo. Can you write what's the jizz in white on it?
Yeah, probably.
That's a joke from someone else over there in San Angelo. Is an aspiring comedian, or
Who
I don't
is
know.
it?
I wouldn't even consider him a comedian. I guess just like an individual that wants to bring laughter to people.
Is it Jeremy?
No,
Who is it?
Jeremy. I would say that's a joke from Jeremy.
He doesn't want to name that name. I know who he's referring to.
Well, thanks for keeping me out of the loop, guys. I really appreciate it.
Secrets. Hurt no one.
Bad things will happen if we name drop, so we have to keep that one off,
Yeah,
off the record.
It'll hurt his comedic career.
Brand.
His brand, and it would, everybody that attends the shows would stop showing up and immediately. Oh wait, I guess that'd be a lot like how it is now, but
Really.
with. Okay, well, that's a good question for you, Randall. I mean, so like, there's these people that we call out and defamation of character. I mean, what if they haven't built up that character yet, though? You know what I mean? Like, where is the threshold for that to say, like, oh yeah, you definitely damaged my character, but if you have no character damage, then can you even make that claim?
I'm not speaking as a lawyer here, but
No, you're not speaking as a lawyer. You're speaking as just Randall, the podcast. Relax, okay?
then I know it's habit.
Bullshit over here.
But if they are a private individual, they're not really out in the public sphere, then you can't really go and or you have a harder. What would be the right word to use here? It would be easier to say that you're defaming them if they're private versus somebody who's out in the public arena, like a politician or a celebrity or whatever, because you're attacking somebody who's not really going out there and advertising themselves as being like of opinion X or belief Y or whatever. So
Like,
now in
if
this,
I decided to attack Mary and just like totally run a smear campaign against her, could she? I mean, I don't know. Like, would she have a case against me for defamation of character?
I would probably say so, as well
What
as
did I do?
harassment and other things as well.
Now, what are not? And I'm not asking you to speak as a lawyer or any bullshit like that, but
Randall, are you a lawyer?
I want you to speak as Mary's best friend because apparently y'all are gonna be best friends for God knows why. Jesus, I think that should just let time progress, and then Mary's gonna be like, "What the fuck is Randall's prom?" Be like, "There it is, there it is. I was just waiting for this day. That's all." But anyways,
Wow.
what kind of things would I need to say before it became defamation of character? Like, what if I always just said Mary without saying her last name?
That'll be fine.
Right?
I mean, you're just saying her name.
What about Mary from San Angelo?
That's also fine.
Why are you trying to defame me? What have I ever done to you?
No. I want to know at what point does it like start becoming a case like, okay, you can't say that
Why do you
like-
have to use me as an example?
because you're a good example for this, and you're the only other person here. So just deal with it. We're not going to defame you. Okay,
Are you
got.
tired of picking on Randall? Now you're switching to me.
I'm just using you as an example, Mary.
He's trying to. He stopped beating this dead horse, so he's going for a live one.
Okay, that's not what I'm
Miguel,
doing.
no es un caballo. Caballa.
Tengo un gato en los pantalones.
Dos gatos.
Dos gatos. Dos gatos en los pantalones. Yo tiene. Now, what if I said Mary the knitter from San Angelo?
I'd just start crocheting and never pick up knitting needles ever again.
Wow.
It'd be all your fault, Miguel.
There you go. You did. You see what you did?
What if I said that though?
It'd be fine if you're saying knitter.
I can't be a knitter for life.
You know that knitter from San Angelo, Mary.
I'm the only one.
Yeah, so.
Wait,
So-
how can you be the only one, but you have the yarn bombing?
Because I am Highlander.
Oh, okay.
Highlander. She's a what is that? Like a Toyota?
No, it's
It
a
is.
it's
It-
a
it is
movie,
Toyota.
Miguel.
You got it, buddy.
Like a
MSRP about $30,000.
Dang. Damn, girl, you go big.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
Everything's big. I've been hearing a lot of DQ commercials lately. It's like, that's where I stop while I'm in Texas.
I don't hear commercials at all.
Texas.
I thought it was
We only
what I like about Texas.
No, they changed it, dude. Now at the end of the commercial, it's like, that's where we stop when we're in Texas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then they had this other famous country singer that sings about Texas, and every time I go to these water quality conferences, because he's part of the state, like he's not a state representative, but he represents the state in his music. And
Does
one
he
of-
have a big belt buckle that's Texas shaped?
yeah, he has all that crap, and his line in there is like, "Gotta take care of Texas, 'cause you only get one." Bum, bum, bum.
Unless you like split into the 5 states.
What do you?
Oh, is that still a thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Then there
the-
won't be just only one, so you can go up to that country singer, whoever he is. We're not
Hang
going to
on.
name names because that's slander, apparently.
Okay, well this is.
And you
it's-
tell him he's wrong.
Okay, well here it is. Ready for this?
No.
Okay.
We got if you're way up and looking down and looking back, you gotta conserve water, keep the air clean. Take care of Texas, don't you know what I mean, y'all? Kevin Fowler here. Texas has clean air, rivers, and lakes. Let's get outdoors and
That's
enjoy
false.
them. Visit TakeCareOfTexas.org, pledge to help keep it that way, and we'll send you a free Texas State Park guide. You gotta take care of Texas, it's the only one we got.
You gotta take care of Texas, 'cause it's the only one we got.
Who the heck is Kevin Fowler, and why does he like Texas so much?
I don't know, but by the way he talks, definitely sounds like this guy's done some crazy drugs. Let's get this jazz going. Get that sound out of my ears. Jesus.
That name sounds familiar.
Texas.
Hey,
It's the one we
hey,
got.
Miguel.
Yeah.
How much longer are we gonna rant?
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Because it's been an hour.
The husband's getting mad.
I heard yelling in the background.
He's
He
angry.
just punched one of our dogs. I think it's.
Oh
I
boy.
don't laugh at that. Mary, are you okay? Should we call somebody?
I'm not a dog, Miguel.
Okay.
Look
Now
what he did.
you're not a dog.
No estoy un perro.
You gotta take care of Texas because it's the only one we got.
Should we call the Humane Society at least then?
Why
No,
is he?
they're pit bulls. They'll turn on him eventually.
Oh, okay.
Well, sorry to hear that. I'm sorry you punched your dog too.
No, you're not.
I don't know, Mary. You want to give us a till 11:20, or is that too late?
What else are we going to talk about?
I'll talk about your lost soul.
My soul's not lost.
Oh,
It's
okay.
been bought by the blood of Jesus Christ.
You know what? I think that's
Oh,
a good
good
one
for you.
because you said Randall and I bet, have slightly different religious beliefs than you.
Y'all are dirty atheists?
And I wouldn't say no, this is me speaking for me, not as a lawyer or as Randall or as a co-op or representative of either one. I don't know if that's a term or not,
Are
but
you a soul lawyer?
I represent Michael
Ri-
Big Gaze,
Do
and
you represent Richard Dawkins?
yeah, I represent
Oh,
How-
atheist spotted.
Yep.
Dawkins.
Triggered.
You know, if you don't mind sharing, what what are your religious beliefs?
Me or Randall?
You, Mary. I know what Randall's is, and honestly, I don't care to hear them again because you know Randall. Jesus, is the worst.
Randall's a
really
nice
offended-
person.
He's offended by my strong Baptist stance.
I'm not. Get out of here.
Is it Southern Baptist or the American Baptist Association?
Southern.
No. I went to the Southern University of Crunk. That's the SUC, and that's where Screwed and Chop originated and was developed.
But
So you're
that's-
Roman Catholic?
Okay, but
Well, he
this
does
is-
drink the wine, so that would be appropriate.
I would say I was Roman Catholic. Went all the way up till I don't know about 5 years ago, but pretty strong Catholic, and that's kind of where I was. And I don't know what happened in grad school in terms of just maybe I think it was a combination of grad school and just maturing and actually having my own belief system, but also thinking like for myself.
So
That-
Roman Catholics are immature.
I think some of them are. Yeah, you could say that.
But you said you matured and you stopped being Catholic. That's implying that they're immature. And that's
Yeah.
not very nice.
Personal and individualistic
So you think the Pope's immature?
thing that happened to me. And honestly, I actually like the Pope that's in power now.
Oh, so you get to pick and choose when
Miguel-
you are and are not one. Okay.
Miguel, when I talked to the Pope last week, he spoke highly of you.
Shut up.
See?
When you went to the Pope again, did you drop Empty Rant? Let me tell him, yo, hit up that EmptyRant.com.
Hey,
Yeah.
Pope, EmptyRant.com. Hashtag Pope.
The
If you're not-
pontiff.
EmptyRant.com. That's just what I tell my Uber riders now. Just like, yo, EmptyRant.com.
Hashtag Pontiff.
Thanks.
Well, just to let you know that he probably can't make it public, but he will listen to you.
Nice. I appreciate that.
He says he misses you and wants you back.
Pope, you can download all of our episodes at SoundCloud.com. Thanks.
Wait, what is it? What is this podcast again, Randall?
This is
take-
Empty Rant at EmptyRant.com.
Oh, really?
I take it as
Hashtag Empty Rant.
believer in
Where
God.
So
Mary.
if I go to emptyrant.com, I can download these episodes.
You two
think
are
so.
exactly the same. That is why y'all get along. Jesus.
No, he's Baptist.
Fuck. Oh,
Are you a Methodist?
I'm
No.
trying to calm down. Okay. 1, 2,
Are you really upset?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I'm back.
Is he
Chill
really
as a
upset?
cucumber.
think he is.
Oh,
Happy as a clam.
I'll
What's
send
good?
him. I'll send him one of those squeezy toys for stress.
it's because the Pope
Good. I'm
wants
good.
him back.
Young blood. I'm good. I'm good. But okay, so Randall, I don't know what Randall honestly believes. I
He
think,
said he just said he was Southern Baptist.
but I think he's also atheist at the same time. He's
Wow.
like something
Why
weird.
are you assuming stuff? Why don't you just point blank ask him?
Thank you for imputing views on my person.
This is what happens when you ask Randall a question. Randall, what are your religious beliefs?
I told you, Southern Baptist.
Are they? Is it really?
I just said it.
You are such a fucking liar. I swear he's not.
Miguel!
This
Jesus.
is really offensive.
You are not Southern.
This is really
You,
offensive.
you know the Pope might just be like, wow, I don't want to listen to this anymore.
I know I'm a dirty Protestant, but at least I can ask the Pope, hey, you should reconsider being friends with Miguel.
Oh my.
Like, you know what? That's not a bad idea.
Okay, so what are you, Mary? If you had to be, I guess, just summarized by your religious affiliation, what are you?
The best thing I could say is I was cradle Episcopalian that fell out of the cradle and came back.
Okay. What happened that you fell out of that cradle?
I was just pretty skeptical growing up.
Do you think that that's where I'm at? You think I'm just going through a phase?
I don't know, was my skepticism just a phase to you?
Wow.
Yeah, I think it was. I'm not like
Then
down.
he's telling you what happened in your life.
I think it was a phase that you went through, and then you obviously found God again, and you came back.
God was never lost, I just turned away from him.
See?
Sound like a pamphlet right now, but okay.
Oh, okay, so my religious beliefs are a pamphlet, thanks.
Oh my. Why does everything I'm saying have to be pushed into something that's not being said?
Because it's fun to troll you?
Yeah, it is. It is like the greatest thing ever. That's my religion.
Anyways, I don't know. I don't know how you can justify that. I mean, you as someone with a science background similar to mine, but different at the same time.
Different.
This is one of those things because we both have. You have an undergrad in biology, right?
No.
Oh, you don't? Did you just do the prereqs and go straight?
I have an undergrad in biochemistry.
Biochemistry. Okay.
Wow.
No, that's what I remember us being in the same classes or some of the same classes, and that's because biochemistry. But I also, got my undergrad in biology, so we differentiate there. And then you went on to pharmacy school, and I go on to get a master's in bio, and here we are. And at some point, when did you come back to believing in God or not turning your back away from God?
December 2007.
Oh, really?
Do you remember the date?
Nope.
Oh.
I can. December 2007. That's like. See, okay. Huh. You were still in like at ASU or?
I had just graduated.
Really? Okay. See, for me, it was going deeper into my master's that pushed me away from God, and I wouldn't say pushed me away. It just made me realize like how some things are capable, but outside of that, it was like how organized religion is used in, I guess, to tax people, how it's used in third world countries, and even how people that aren't able to agree on things like your religion's better than mine or the other way around. My religion's better than yours. You think yours is better than mine. Let's fight, kind of thing. Like people fighting, and the very fact that they're thinking about fighting goes against religion, I think.
It is depressing, but I agree, and that's a lot of reasons why people get turned away. And all I can say is I'm sorry.
I'm not asking for you to represent the whole church or anything, but what keeps you believing that there is? I don't know. I guess this gets into deeper questions because what do you think God is? Like when you die, where do you think you go to an actual heaven? A place?
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
be honest.
I can't say I have the answers by not believing in God. That the answers are even more apparent. If anything, I'm probably more confused because I don't have, this thing to fall back on.
I'm just a late bloomer that's trying to figure things out.
Miguel.
Yeah.
When you look upon the smiling face of your newborn child, then you'll know that you can return to God.
No, see, it's not gonna be one of those things. And I've had some people tell me, well, I turned back to, Jesse's a good example of this. Jesse turned back to the church, because he needed something to believe in. And I think there's other people that say, I'd rather be wrong than be sorry. So that's why I continue.
Like Pascal's wager.
Yeah, that's why I continue believing in the church. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I'm in it just to be on the safe side. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, it's just that mind.
The key thing is to have the sort of Kierkegaardian leap of faith where your devotion is specifically due to irrationality. The whole point is analogous to how Abraham was willing to sacrifice Isaac for God. He didn't think about it. He didn't rationalize it. He was just told by divine command, this is what you got to do, so do it. And he was going to do it, and only at the last minute, by the divine grace of God, allowing Isaac to live after all instead of being sacrificed, do you see that sort of leap of faith for Christianity? Maybe that's what you need, Miguel.
You want me to try to sacrifice my son?
If that's what works for you, I don't profess to interpret how the Bible works,
I think honestly, Miguel, if you really want to talk about this seriously, and I will be serious and not troll you as much, it could be another episode sometime.
Oh, I would love to discuss this further, and I don't want you to think like I'm trying to call you out on the podcast or.
I'm not ashamed of what I believe.
Good. Thank you. And that's another thing. Sometimes I talk to people and they're just like, you're just trying to bash me for my religion. I'm like, no, I legitimately have questions on why you believe what you believe, because I can't bring my mind to think like that. And I want to see, I want to get in your head. I want to gain that perspective. My wife is 100% Christian, and here I am agnostic, and it doesn't really. Sometimes there's some incompatibility issues there.
Oh,
Well,
trouble at home.
I just feel like I've been on both sides, and I think I've kind of been, not to talk myself up, have a unique perspective on it, but I don't have all the answers, and I'm not perfect, but I can give my perspective.
Yeah.
And
No,
I'll fully admit if I don't know.
No, and even with because one of my things was you can't. Okay, in the Catholic Church, when you consecrate the body of God, it's supposed to be. It's said to be going into, the wafer, and then you take that in, and now God is part of you, and it's that consecration process that you're just supposed to have faith that's occurring, and that was one of my arguments for, well, science is the right answer. Well, in grad school, we got into the polymerase chain reaction, and to some degree, you have to have faith that those, those amino acids are binding, or not amino acids, but your DNA are binding in the way that you think they are. You can't see it, and it's so microscopic that it's to a point that you can't even. You're just relying on proteins to attach based on X and X. It's not so much that you actually see it occurring. So there is, to some degree, of faith that's occurring in your polymerase chain reaction, is what I would describe it as. And so it's like both require this confidence in the unknown for you to 100% accept. And so I find myself in the middle. I go back and forth, and you can justify. I feel like I can justify the means of why to have a belief in both or not to believe either one, and that just leaves me in an even more confused state. And some
Miguel,
people, I'm going to remain like that.
Did you ever take classes from Dr. Dawkins at ASU?
Yeah.
It wasn't Richard. I forgot his first name, but it's funny. It's not Richard Dawkins, but
Dawkins.
I remember.
He
I
was one of my
remember.
professors at ASU.
Well, I remember talking to him, and he was obviously a very intelligent man, very science-minded, but also had a very strong faith. And when I was in undergrad, I wasn't religious kind of thing, but just seeing that kind of started, I guess, the hope that they could be sort of compatible. So he always impressed me. So
See,
I
This
guess
guy, this guy's at Arizona State, you said?
Angelo State in San
Oh,
Angelo. Sorry.
and I wish I had been in that type of mind frame to ask those questions. You know, there's a lot of times I feel like I missed so many opportunities to talk to some very intelligent people about this because I was
How did
just
you
like,
miss your opportunity? You have email.
because I wasn't in that state of mind. I didn't give a fuck. I was just
Well,
like going with the flow.
I was the same. I was the same way. I'm going to be honest, but it's just, I guess, hindsight. Looking back, it's like, wow, that was an impressive guy, and I really wish too I could have just sat down and picked his brain about it.
You have
You know,
email.
and at that time,
I don't know where he went.
yeah, he's no longer at ASU. You know,
Maybe he ascended.
possibly, but
The Rapture.
Rapture. But
He was the only one to go.
I want to talk about this more, and of course, group rants are every other week, so we'll talk about this again in 2 weeks. I really hope you come back, Marion. Um, whether I don't know if we have a larger group or not, but I'd like to hit this subject on again. But I know your husband's back there punching your dogs, and I'd like for you to stop that immediately.
Yeah, he's moved to the cats now.
Oh,
Oh.
boy.
How many cats do you have?
2.
Oh,
Oh wait, 1.
Oh,
Just kidding.
Why is that funny? Why is cat punching so funny? Right?
I'm calling animal control.
What kind of human beings are we?
Because I have an irreverent and tacky sense of humor.
Yeah, don't we all? Where's Marion?
I sure
Hey,
as heck
guys.
hope so.
You guys should look up that professor to see if you can find him.
Actually,
I'm gonna go
like,
eat.
what, Miguel, what was his first name?
I have no idea. I'm gonna have to look for like a picture of him.
I know
Probably
his son was named Paul.
No.
How appropriate.
Maybe his name was Saul. No, just kidding.
Legit, if his name was Paul Dawkins. Check with that name right there. You know what I mean? Like,
No, that was his son's name.
yeah, I know, but to have a name like biblical, like Paul, and then something just like atheist as Dawkins,
Better call Paul.
that's legit. It's like the unison of the paradox.
Oh, it's Ross Dawkins.
Ross. Yep, that was his name. Yep. Cool.
You'll find
He
him.
said
folks.
it said he retired. I'm googling right now, but he has his email address.
Dude, that guy was pretty old when we were going to school, so he might.
I saw him recently, actually.
Oh.
Like when well, at least recently, 2 years ago.
Oh.
But he's still living in San Angelo and it has his email address. Why don't you contact him, Miguel, and get him on this podcast?
Dude, how lucky would that? I mean, I think that would. I'd have to like go to his house and set up Google Hangouts and stuff.
Yeah, and then you could come to the West Texas tabletop game.
When is the West
And
Tech?
yarn bombing.
Yeah, the West Texas tabletop is. Let me look it up. It's in August. It is August 15th and 16th.
August 15th and 16th. Yeah. Hopefully my baby comes out and everything goes fine with that, and then we can just move on.
Can we pray for you, or is that not allowed?
You can pray for me. I'm probably going to be praying with Laura. You know, that was
Do you
one
think
thing I was
it'll
talking
make a difference?
to end on this note. I've been telling Laura that I see church as a way of like meditation, and that's something that I would like to enter an environment where I'm able to meditate more. That's away from my house. And
You should look up contemplative prayer or Ignatian prayer.
there's a but those are what is it? Adoration. I used to attend adoration once a week, and like just introduce. At that time, I really thought like I was like communicating with God directly, but now when I look back on it, I was just like entering these. This is how I feel at the moment, in my opinion. Would enter these deep states of meditation and just like all kinds of stuff where just like I was visualizing and this creative output was being just pushed. deep meditated states. So I want to enter that again. I was looking up this meditation methods that Seinfeld used to use, or actually he still does. He does it twice a day. I forget what it's called. There's a type of meditation, and he does it once in the morning and then once for lunch. Instead of eating lunch, he does that, and then once in the morning, and just like, you know, there's scientific studies that also support meditation, so you should be getting some type of meditation in daily. And I've been trying hard. I find that I skip a lot of days though, but in the mornings, I like to wake up and just put on some headphones with some like instrumental music and try to like just focus on a phrase like what would you say, like your motto or something like for the day. Like it recently became this quote that Randall sent me. What was it, Randall?
Which one? I send you a lot of things.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Work harder. So,
From Prophet Rama, yeah.
so I was meditating to that phrase this morning. It was just like nobody cares. Work harder, and like you just, of course, you're saying it in your head, and then you like try to picture the words and you outline the words and keep going on and on and on, and it gets.
And then you're there in your office muttering it, and everybody's like, "God, what's wrong with him?"
This euphoric state that you enter, and it's just amazing. Like after I was done meditating, when I go back to work and stuff like that, I feel like I'm more efficient at what I'm doing and stuff like that. But even when I start the day with meditation, my mind's just cleared, and I'm able to approach different issues or problems at work with a better, more focus. So, anyways, I digress because I know you were probably out of dogs and cats, and everybody's hitting everyone, and you're sending me all kinds of stuff on the text message. Oh, no, that's Randall. Okay. Hillary 2016. Hillary Rodham Clinton. If you haven't, you should catch you should catch Uber Rant. Girls just want to have fun, and they talk about Hillary Clinton on there. Pretty fun.
Yeah, they do.
You know. You know, my inspiration for continuing those have been based around just your support. Just FYI.
Just
Money.
just my support or Randall's support?
Mary's support. No, Randall is the worst support.
There you
I don't-
there you go,
I
dissing
don't-
him again.
I
Is
don't
it because
support
he's
Uber.
Baptist?
Just think of anything that's supportive in your life, and think the opposite when you think Randall.
See, look at this. Look at this. This is what these Catholics think of us poor Protestants.
Well, you know what, Randall? I'll be Anglican. I'll take the Via Media
Structure.
and be the
Termites.
liaison between the two of y'all. Would that work?
No, I think I'm just going to have to move west.
Support beam. Think support lean. No, that's stupid. Let me come up with another one. In my head. When you
Power
think
of Christ compels you.
democracy, think communism when you think Randall.
So?
Randall communism. Randall communism. See what I'm
See,
doing?
look at this. He's putting out this subliminal propaganda against me.
Randall
You know,
communism.
I'm just trying to participate in this podcast, and we're having a nice discussion about religion, and here he goes slandering me again.
Oh God. You're going to be the death of me. All right. Hey guys. Well, thanks for joining us for podcast, and it looks like we still have a viewer on board. So thank you for continuing to listen to us live.
Sorry, viewer.
Randall coming.
Maybe he converted to
Believe-
agnosticism
No.
Who did?
because the viewer.
Oh, the viewer. The viewer probably converted to some sort of hardline fundamentalism after this.
It's like I'm Copernicus, and Randall is who's the guy that used physics, the Triconian model, where like the first couple of planets rotated around the sun, but then the sun rotated around the Earth, and then there's a set
The
plate.
Triconian model?
Isn't it?
You mean the
Ptolemaic?
not the- Yeah, Ptolemaic.
Is that
From
it starts with
Ptolemy?
a T? Yeah,
It
is
doesn't
that it?
start with a T. It starts with a P. It's Ptolemy.
Yeah. No, you're wrong here. Hang on.
It's what astrology is based on.
You're thinking of Ptolemy the Great. He was a Greek turned into the next pharaoh, or a pharaoh. And his descendants established a lot of what was then classical astronomy.
I think we need.
That's
I
what I
think
was.
we need to have astronomy chat next time too.
I was thinking of
I don't
Tychonic.
want to because someone doesn't know how to spell things.
It's not about spelling. I'm saying. I think
I won't know what you're referring to.
I would think it maybe you don't think, but it's Tychonic. Tychonic, right?
Iconic?
Yeah, and the
Like
Tychonic.
Like Tycho?
Tycho?
Yeah,
Tycho,
exactly.
isn't that a star?
Wasn't that a brand of trucks, like Tyco trucks?
System was
Oh, yeah. So this is about toys.
published
Oh.
by Tycho Brahe in the late 16th century. Find what he
Tycho
saw.
Brahe? He was a bra.
Brah. What's
He's,
up, brah?
he was in a
So he takes the Copernican system with the philosophical and physical benefits of, and this is where you come in, the Ptolemaic system. So he combines them, and the model may have been inspired by blah blah blah. Anyways, it is essentially a geocentric model that the Earth is the center of the universe. The sun and moon and the stars revolve around the Earth, and the other 5 planets revolve around the sun. And so he has this whole model. So it has the same motions as the Copernicus heliocentric system, but the Tychonic system fit the available data better than Copernicus at the time. So Tychonic. And that's how I would say it.
Is that your ending statement?
No. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Randall's like this guy, Tycho.
So you're a toy, Randall.
He's just slandering me even further.
Yeah, you're a Tycho truck. Those were fun to play with.
Actually, I think Mary would be like Tycho because she's using the available data to put together this model of who Randall essentially is. So Randall's like Aristotle, I guess, in this.
But
Now
Tycho
I'm
was
I'm an
wrong.
old Greek
So
man.
I am Galileo.
it's because you're
Your
white.
son is Galileo.
Well, then I'll be Copernicus.
Can I just be Carl Sagan?
No, because that would mean that you knew how Randall truly is, and you wouldn't be abiding by the Tychonic system.
What if I do know what Randall truly is and I still think he's a nice person?
I feel like I'm a black hole then, is what you're saying.
I think that just
I think
dumb.
you guys are
Like-
trying to discern my true nature.
Like
As a
Uranus?
Oh, man.
If you want to look.
Number 40. Thanks for listening.